Hi, from Domenico Spampinato, Sicily, Italy. Today it's Tuesday, the 21st of January 2025. These are times of changing worldwide, uh, not just here where I live, but all over the world. And but I think on this time of fast changing, uh, we must keep the right route, path, the right direction, and the uh, the right direction is the direction that we start on the last century, where we started um, what humankind thought is the best in the public administration. Due to the all mistakes that all the political leaders have done, there are ways of leading their countries. Okay, wars, totalitarianism, even monarchy didn't work, and empire with colonies around the world didn't work. People don't like it. People choose democracy because democracy is among all the old political systems give more possibility to people to a better life, to to right developing, and give them more rights. People all around the world like human rights, okay? Like living in peace, in respecting each other's, in honesty, and freedom of speech, on freedom of movement, and and don't want to lose this kind of politics that gives all these values. Okay. I hope that the world don't get back to several centuries ago, where there was not democracy, but nations were run by just one leader with all the power of decision and no opposition and no other political leaders to discuss the problems, the issues to deal and to solve. And whenever there was some opposition on some contrast or some disagreement, these leaders were used to use the force, even killing the people that of his country, even with bombs or other kind of weapons. Okay, just to implement this kind of law that were not loved, were not appreciated, and were not working. Okay, I think that humankind decide that it's much better with democracy, it's much better with the political system where every problem, every issue must be discussed together with all social parts involved, with all the country, with all the journalists, with the media, with the scientists, with the universities, and even with the experts from nations or international communities. Okay, and when the majority has decided for a step to take for the best of all, then it can be applied without the use of the force to people, okay? Because everyone is in agreement, is um, is has reached an agreement, okay? I hope the world will go or will keep continuing on this kind of political administration, on this kind of on this kind of um, politics, okay? Right now, just right now, we are experiencing on these times in this world extreme brutality just for the use of the force in Middle East, in Eastern Europe, between Ukraine and Russia, and in other parts of the world, Myanmar, Sudan, Yemen, and other wars, okay? My wish is that we keep democracy as as a as a direction, as a referring point, as a path to continue our journey in order to improve the conditions of every people of every country in this world, and every individual and every species, not just for human souls, but for animal souls, for plants souls, for mineral souls, for water souls, for air souls, and all life form on this planet, and for microorganism life forms to live in harmony with the nature, to live in harmony with this planet, with all the planet. We live in a planet. Humankind is not just the only life form, okay? We live in a planet. We must respect this planet entirely. We must respect the minerals, we must respect the microorganisms, we must respect the air, the water, we must respect the earth, the minerals, the soil, the surface, the underground. We must respect the underground. We must get awareness of the entire planet in all its parts that forms this planet, okay? And get a knowledge, get a profound, complete knowledge, and so that we can help each part that form this planet, okay? We cannot just think for our goods and not think of the other part of this planet. We must take responsibility for other parts of this planet too. We cannot think just for human life. We must think for all life form on this planet. We must think for the good of all planet. Okay, we if the planet survive, humankind survive. If this planet don't survive, the humankind don't survive. So in order for the humankind to survive, the planet must survive. Otherwise, we humankind don't survive. Okay, the human souls won't survive. So we must think in globally, not just for one part, not just for one nation, not just for one city. We must think for our city, but for our nation, for the good of other nations. We must think for other forms of life, okay? Because otherwise, the other part of this planet will be our enemy. The animal souls will be our enemy. The animal plants will be our enemy. The water souls will be our enemy. The air souls will be our enemy, etc., etc. We must think globally, take responsibility for the entire planet. But we cannot do it with use of the force, because we know already in Gaza it's everything destroyed. So it's not solve the problem. Okay, this is not solving a problem. Like going on like this, we can just and only destroy this planet and stay alone with our nation or in our city, with all the entire planet destroyed, that will be our enemy, that will destroy us. Okay, so I wish that we keep democracy as our path, as our direction, and we will help each other, and we help all people in trouble, all people behind, all people in difficulties, all people all people in Inferno too. Okay, people in Inferno are suffering, and we must take responsibility for people in Inferno. Okay, people in Inferno, it's not just people that we must forget. It's not people that we don't need to take responsibility for them. We must think for people in Inferno. We must take responsibility for people in Inferno. We must help people in Inferno. We just need to know how, just not to get killed and end up in Inferno, so that we cannot help, not even us. Okay, we just need to know how, and then step by step do it. Okay, just this. So I wish that we keep our democracy, and we will take responsibility for the entire planet, and for people down in Inferno that are suffering, and they are waiting for someone that will go there to reach them, to help them get out the Inferno. If we get out, get all the people in Inferno out, they will be happy, and the entire world will be happy. If people, if the inferno will be full of people suffering, the suffering will be us, okay? The suffering, we will suffer too, and we will never have peace. We will never be happy. All the happy that we think we are feelings, it's fake. It's something that don't last. Will end. Will end. Will end soon. Okay. Of course, because people in Inferno sooner or later will come to us. If we don't go step by step to the people of the Inferno, get them out, they will come to us, and the Inferno will kill us all, and this planet will become all entire planet Inferno, okay, and will be destroyed. So this is my wishes. Democracy and the know-how of the all the secret realities hidden on this planet, and the know-how to help them to get all the people in Inferno out, and so help people in Inferno, and so that we must put an end on people suffering on this planet. Okay, we must put an end. We must create happiness and sanity for everybody, even for people that are hiding, even for people killed and hidden somewhere, so that they are imprisoned, can't move, can't speak, can't get help from someone else. Okay, all right, that's it for this video. To the next video. Bye.